I'm Taylor Lowery, and this is your TCU Sports Update. Runners have to make a deal with the track. You have to tell yourself that what you gain is worth the pain. TCU soccer travels to the Big 12 tournament. Can the Frogs pull off a Cinderella story? TCU volleyball pulled off a 3-2 victory over the Oklahoma Sooners in a 5-set thriller. TCU men's swimming climbs back into the rankings at number 50 in the latest poll. The Horned Frogs played a game for the record books, shutting down the Longhorns 50-7. Lupton Stadium is undergoing a major makeover. Let's take a look at the new locker room for the Woo Birds. Last season, Sam's legacy began when he was named the world's fastest man, but he remains humble. TCU volleyball falls in 5 sets against Hawaii in the first round of the NCAA tournament. TCU women's soccer shut down Abilene Christian here in Fort Worth. The Frogs look to keep it rolling in the bowl season. Do the Ducks remember the Alamo? In track, running is not punishment, but the key to being rewarded. After 2 consecutive trips to the College World Series, what's in the future for TCU baseball? TCU volleyball celebrates Senior Day for Sunstrom, Heights, and Pickens after sweeping WVU. Trevon Boykin is back and Baylor is in trouble. TCU wins in double overtime. That's all for your sports update. I'm Taylor Lowery. Runners have to make a deal with the track. You have to tell yourself that what you gain is worth the pain. Worth the physical aches, the mental exhaustion, the emotional battle, the constant willpower, and the never-ending drive that it takes. Champions make sacrifices. Years of relentless training for what? Medals, recognition, of course. But Sam Watts says that everything it takes must add up to equal happiness. It's about enduring the training for the love of this sport.
2 words that I'd probably sum up track with is 1, hard, and secondly, rewarding.
Runners, to your mark.
I just try and enjoy the moment, and I always make sure the last thing I'm doing when I get into the blocks is smiling.
Get set.
If you always thinking, focusing on these end goals, I think that you can come to practice every day with that in mind and ready to work hard. So we all want to win a national championship and be an Olympian, and you know that's not going to come easy.
Sam found his way from London to TCU in 2012 when he started competing at the collegiate level. He managed to stay on track despite the changes.
Perfect, good.
At every meet, people are running fast, and people are dropping crazy times. And it's such a big difference here than it is in England. So really coming to the States was a massive step up in competition anyway. And really that has motivated me to become better because, I have to step up my game. As a senior, it's important that we motivate the other teammates and really to leave a legacy at TCU.
Last season, Sam's legacy began when he was named the world's fastest man, but he remains humble.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't believe that I'd run that fast. I'm not like one of these people that's like super in the zone with their headphones. Just literally right before they pulled us up into the set, we was both laughing on our marks. So then I run the world's fastest time. I was like, wow.
In track, running is not punishment, but the key to being rewarded. Running is a passion, and Sam has not forgotten that.
Myself, I've got to have more fun and I've got to enjoy it, because if I'm not enjoying it, there's really no point in doing it. And what's my weakness?
Weakness is, well, which one? No.
I'm the easiest athlete to work with he's ever had.
I'm Taylor Lowery, and this is your TCU Sports Update. The Horned Frogs played a game for the record books, shutting down the Longhorns 50-7. Texas fell to TCU 2 seasons in a row for the first time in 60 years. The Horned Frogs dominated, only allowing the Longhorns 7 points. Trevon Boykin threw 5 touchdown passes, leading TCU to its 13th straight victory. Another notable player for the Frogs was freshman Cavante Turpin, bringing in 4 touchdowns. TCU is now 6-0 on the season and ranked 3rd in the nation. TCU volleyball pulled off a 3-2 victory over the Oklahoma Sooners in a 5-set thriller. Horned Frogs started out strong, winning the first 2 games of the set. Oklahoma rallied for a comeback but fell to TCU in the 5th and final game. TCU trailed 12-9 in the final game but took control after a kill from Ashley Smith. Smith's performance was her team best with 15 total kills. The Frogs' net defense was the best this season with 19.5 blocks. TCU women's soccer shut down Abilene Christian here in Fort Worth, locking down the 4th win of their streak. After 3 straight wins, the Horned Frogs were eager to keep the stretch going. TCU scored early in the game and kept the goals coming. Michelle Prokoff was a highlight player, scoring 2 goals, raising her career total to 18. Shannon Coffer also stood out with 2 saves in her 3rd shutout of the season. TCU shined offensively, bringing the final score to 4-0. That's all for your sports update. I'm Taylor Lowery.